Number 21, sophomore, Bob Ottman. Number 33, a senior, Anthony Johnson. Number 35, senior, Mike Murray. Number 41, a junior, Terry Green. And now the starting lineup for Lockport Central. At forward, number 31, 6'3", junior, Jeff Robinson. At the other forward, 6'4", senior, number 43. Center, number 45, 6'7", senior, Scott Parsik. At guard, number 25, 6'3", a junior, Terry Breen. At the other guard, 6 feet, number 23, a sophomore, Chuck Travis. And the coach for the Lockport Central Porters, Bob Basarich. And now, for Ottawa Township, number 14, senior, Jeff Workman. Number 20, a junior, Tom Henderson. Number 22, a junior, Tim Bohannon. Number 32, a junior, John Schaefer. Number 34, senior, Tony Mason. Number 40, senior, Mitch Rother. Number 52, senior, Dave Schrader. And now the starting lineup for Ottawa Township. At the forward, 6'6", senior, number 44, Kevin Kimes. At the other forward, 6'6", also a senior, number 54, Cameron Myers. At the center, number 42, 6'9", senior, Craig McCormick. At the guard, 5'10", a senior, number 10, Steve Carr. At the other guard, at 5'11", a senior, number 12, Bob Ross. Ottawa Township is coached by veteran coach Dean Riley. And now the officials for today's games, Jim Harmison and Ed Norfleet. Well, there you have the starting lineup for today's second quarterfinal game, and it promises to be a good one. And here to bring you all the action, to do the play-by-play, is our good friend Tom Kelly.
Thank you, Floyd Brown. In white, it'll be the Ottawa Pirates, and the Cardinal in gold, it'll be Lockport Central. McCormick, quite a struggle for the tip. It's down in the hands of Robinson. Lockport Central has the ball. He flips it back to Chuck Travis, number 23. And Travis in the middle to the big man, and that's Parsich. And then back out to Travis, poked away, but he gets it back. Travis over to Barbold. Barbold cross court in the corner to Robinson. Back to Travis, to Robinson, to the baseline. Jumper, kind of a toss and a jump shot put together. Off the rim, we've got a whistle underneath and a jump ball. It'll be number 54, Cameron Myers, a 6'6" senior in white. And the big guy, Scott Parsich, 6'7" senior, in the circle with Lockport Central and Ottawa, and the tip controlled by Lockport Central. Right side, Barbold to the baseline. Cross-court pass in the corner. Parsich back out on top. Travis's jumper's no good, and the rebound is off, and up with the ball is Steve Carr.
Well, that time down, Tom, Ottawa stayed in a straight 2-3 zone, forcing him to shoot from the outside.
Carr of the Pirates with the ball, top of the key, working against the 2-3 zone, set up by Lockport Central. Over to Bob Roth, in the corner on the left side. Pass in the middle, poked away, up with the ball, bring it back down the floor, Chuck Travis. Boy, that's a big front line for Ottawa.
Oh, isn't that something?
Myers at 6'6", and in the middle, stealing the ball is Bob Roth. Myers at 6'6", Kevin Kimes at 6'6", and McCormick at 6'9". At the other end, Parsich is 6'7", and Barbold is 6'4", Robinson at 6'3". Out of the corner, jump shot is in. Kevin Kimes, 2-0 Ottawa. Times is an outstanding shot, 52% from the field. In fact, that entire front line of Ottawa can just shoot you dead. In the corner, Parzic. Rebound, batted about. Out of bounds, whistle on the play. A foul on Robinson. That'll be his first. Ottawa likes that.
I'm a little surprised at this early going that Scott Parzic is going out to the corner. Certainly he's an awful big kid in there, and it would look like he would be concentrating around the hoop, but we'll soon find out.
Out of the backcourt with the ball. Ottawa with it is Bob Roth. Over to Carr. Bounce pass in the corner. Times with it over there. Flips it all the way back out on top to Roth in the corner to McCormick. Roth in the middle. Swinging right hand hook. What a nice move by Cameron Myers. 4-0, Ottawa. Out of the backcourt. And on the attack, Chuck Travis. Down the right side to Barbold. Across to Robinson to Travis. Barbold, his 18-footer. In and out. Rebound, McCormick. He clears the ball over to Roth. 4-0. Ottawa leads, and Roth over the timeline at center court here at the Assembly Hall. Ottawa quickly on the top. Carr with the ball. In the middle. Meyer gives it a kick, and it's off his foot and out of bounds. It'll go to Lockport Central. There's one of the Pirates, I think, worried and apprehensive about what's going to happen. Lots of basketball to be played. We're only 2.5 minutes into the first period here of this quarterfinal contest. Barbold to Travis. Over to Robinson. To Travis. Outside, top of the key jumper. Rebound, Robinson. Tip is up and good. I think we'll give it to Parzic. Parzic it is. It is 4-2. Had to wait till they made it official. In the middle, McCormick. Lob underneath. Off the hands and out of bounds as Times across the way couldn't hang on.
They're throwing that ball around up in the ionosphere, aren't they?
5 minutes to go in the opening period. Ottawa 5-2 over Lockport. Lockport's got the ball. They're in cardinal and trimmed in gold. Barbold at the baseline. Cross-court pass to Robinson, to Parzic, to Robinson. Back out to Travis, top of the circle. Rebound belongs to Myers. Cameron Myers high in the air for Ottawa. You know, Coach, that cross-court pass 10 years ago when your Evanston team won it, somebody tried that for you, you'd have had him on the bench next to you, talking to him.
No way you'd allow it, but, you know, that's part of the ball game now. You have to.
Well, the kids are bigger and better, it seems, every year, although I'm sure there are some great championship clubs, yours included, that could compete even a generation later. Rebound on that shot that went halfway down and right back out again. Parzic flips it over to Travis. And as he comes up the floor, Bob Basarich is having some conversation with him.
Well, that's one thing about Bob. He's one of the more vocal coaches.
Robinson and Travis, and now Barbold at the free throw line in the corner to Robinson. Travis trying to penetrate that zone. Robinson's baseline shot, batted away. Going to be a foul on Times. It'll be his first.
All right, they're moving the ball around the zone. Robinson gets the ball, as you can see, in the far corner. And number 44 goes up and makes contact. Kevin Times. Here it is.
So shooting a pair. Robinson at the line for Lockport Central. Good free thrower, 74% on the year. Nice touch. That makes it 4-3. Bob Basarich is up. Now he wants to talk to number 25, Terry Breen, his other backcourt man. That rebound comes down in the hands of McCormick. It's 4-3 in favor of Ottawa with 3:50 to go in the first period. Winner goes against Collinsville. Carr with the ball. Puts it in the middle to Myers. Turnaround partially deflected by Parzic. And up with the ball is Travis for Lockport Central. He comes to the top of the key on the right side and then gets the ball back again. He and Barbold exchange. Barbold underneath. Green under there. Ball is batted away and picked up. Up with it is Parzic, and he's got two. He's got 4 points now, and it's 5-4, and Ottawa trails for the first time. Carr deep in the corner with a pass to Kimes. Right side of the lane. Shot is short. Whistle, foul on Parzic. You know, Coach, he had his hand up almost before the whistle was sounded.
Let's watch Kimes as he gets the ball from that against the press. He goes up. There it is, and Parzic across the wrist.
At the line, it'll be Kimes to shoot a pair. He's a 62% shooter. Henderson is in the ball game now. Henderson in for Ottawa. Kimes has got 3 points. Game is tied at 5-all.
I like his form on the line.
He's only a 62% shooter, but he does have a nice release on the ball. On the basket. Yes, very nice. Well, maybe he's not lucky because that looked very good, Coach, until it's spun away. 5-5, and out of the backcourt, Travis with the ball. 4, Lockport Central. We're all tied. 3 minutes to go. Lob underneath. Nobody there. So bringing it on the attack is Dean Riley looking on for his Ottawa club. Watches a pass in the corner to Myers. Back out with it on top is Roth. Henderson is in the game for Ottawa. There's McCormick from the side for 2. 7-5 Ottawa. And the Pirates fans like it a lot. Bob Basarich is up and screaming a little bit from the sideline. 7-5 Ottawa. Travis with the ball in the corner with it now. Number 41 is Terry Green. Green's pass in the middle and a whistle on the play, and a foul will be called on Kimes, and that will be his second. Kimes gets his second. We've got a timeout with 2:35 to go in the first period, and the score is Ottawa 7, Lockport 5.
The foul just before the timeout was taken as Jeff Robinson again gets the ball in the corner, and Kevin Kimes almost a replay of the last foul. He's up at the line with 2 throws.
For Kimes, the foul was a second. For Terry Green, his first appearance at the line. But he's an 86% free throw shooter on the year while averaging almost 5.5 points a game. Maybe some state tournament jitters, huh?
Every time we mention something nice about free throwing, it comes back to haunt us.
Missed them both. Rebound to Kimes. 7-5 Ottawa. 2.5 to go. First period. Winner goes against Collinsville. That's Henderson with the ball for the Pirates. They're in white. In the corner to Roth. Back cross court now to Kimes. Henderson to Roth. Baseline jump shot. Ooh, my. 9-5, and the Pirate fans hoop it up. Ottawa leading. Out of the backcourt, Travis with the ball for Lockport Central. Bounce pass and to Green. Back to Travis. To Green. Out of the side. Rebound batted in the air and down with the ball. Henderson, and a foul will be called on Green. His first. Would appear the Pirates brought everybody from Ottawa Township down. They've got a great cheering section right behind us. Very vocal, very much in it. In the backcourt, Henderson and Roth. Roth still in the backcourt. Now to Henderson, and he's over the 10-second line. High post to McCormick. In the corner. Back out on top. Roth, cross court to Henderson. Lob to McCormick. Big guy at the baseline. Over the rim, rebound to Barbold. And Travis brings it up the floor.
Both teams, Tom, playing almost identical basketball. Both in a zone defense. Both moving the ball around the perimeter, looking to get inside to their big men. Nothing fancy.
Ottawa having the best of it shooting. 4 for 6. Lockport 2 for 8. And again, the Pirate fans are up. Turnover gives the ball to Ottawa Township. In the backcourt, Henderson looking for help now. To McCormick. Cross court to Roth. 9-5. Ottawa leading. They've got the ball. They're in the white. Baseline to Myers. Poked away and off the hands of Robinson. It'll be out of bounds to Ottawa.
The fellow taking the ball out of bounds is a very clever passer, Bob Roth, and you'll find him usually on the same side of the floor as McCormick.
Nice. Myers underneath with a reverse lay-in, travels. Pretty good move by Myers, who's a big, strong kid, but he took one step too many. 9-5, Ottawa leads, but Lockport Central gets the ball in the turnover. Another great turnout here at the Assembly Hall, another jam-packed session. Nothing quite like Illinois basketball. In the corner, Barbold, baseline. Green, beautiful feed underneath, and Parzic missed it. Foul on the play. Kimes has got 3 of those now. That may be Kevin's dad. He looked a little worried there sitting in the stands. Never can tell.
And here we got a substitute, and it'll probably be for Kimes, Tom.
Jeff Workman is coming in, 6-footer, a senior, and Kimes is going to have to come out.
That's a tough replacement. They're giving up about 4 inches of height there.
At the line, Scott Parzic. Rebound underneath is tipped all alone. Robinson, he gets the garbage play. 9-8. Ottawa leading Lockport by 1. Henderson, left side to Roth. Cross-court pass, tipped away by Barbold, but he can't hang on. Out of bounds to Ottawa. There's that cross-court lob.
Yep.
You're going to throw it with authority. Henderson with the ball. Half a minute to go in the opening period. In the corner to Roth. Baseline to McCormick. Triple team. Good move. Over the rim. Rebound Myers. Tipped off the rim. Rebound is grabbed by Travis, and a foul is going to be called. And the foul will be on Workman.
Well, Dean Riley is not too happy. I don't know if he wanted basket interference or goaltending or what he wanted that time.
He wanted 2 points. Green, in and out, rebound, Robinson. No, didn't get it. He would have. Had it gone, it would have counted. Foul is going to be on McCormick. That's his first. And it'll be Jeff Robinson, a 6'3" junior up the line. Bob Basarich is up doing some coaching. Dean Riley and his assistants thought he had 2 points coming at the other end, Coach. We're tied at 9-9.
If he makes this foul shot, they'll go into their three-quarter court diamond and one. Well, they won't have to worry about it.
Rebound to McCormick, clears it over to Roth. Ottawa's got the ball. 5 seconds on the first quarter clock. Roth, cross court. Workman never gets the shot away. Well, that's a little discouraging. End of the first period. End of the quarter, the score, Ottawa Township 9, Lockport Central 9. Shooting stats in the first period, Ottawa 44% on 4 of 9, and Lockport Central 3 of 12, 25%.
Well, both ball clubs, Tom, it's unlike the first game. They don't appear to be as loose as New Trier and Collinsville were, but they're both so similar in styles. Their personnel almost matches up. They're playing the same defense, practically the same offense. Briggs could win this ball game.
Second quarter starts. The tip is going to be jumped again. They couldn't decide who had possession, who tipped it. That time it's controlled, and up with the ball is Lockport Central. Jeff Robinson hands the ball to Chuck Travis. 6-foot sophomore guard. Travis running that point offense. Green, back to Travis. Green, Travis, Barbold. About an 18-footer, short. Rebound McCormick in the middle. Clears it down the floor to Henderson on the right side. Ottawa with the ball. Game tied at 9-all, just starting the second period. Workman back out to in the corner. Workman for the shot. In and out. Rebound McCormick puts it up. Whistle. Foul will be called underneath on Lockport Central. And it'll be on Terry Green, and that's his second.
All right, let's watch the shot as it comes off the rim. Workman shoots. And let's watch Terry Green now make contact in here on the big guy, McCormick.
We're back to live action as Ottawa Township has the ball on the inbound pass. Workman in the corner. Back out to Roth. Cross court to Henderson. Back out in the middle, and Travis with the quick hand steals it away. And now we'll bring it out of the backcourt. Game tied at 9-all. 7 minutes to go. First half. Winner plays Collinsville in the opening semi tomorrow afternoon. Nice move by Travis.
That's one of the few times the Lockport guards have really taken it to him.
Nice penetration up the middle, and now Dean Riley of Ottawa Township wants a timeout. We've got a timeout. The score is Lockport Central leading for the first time, 11 and Tom Kelly with Jack Burmaster and Floyd Brown. Wherever you are around the state of Illinois, happy St. Patrick's Day to you, and we hope you enjoy the words and pictures of this 71st state tournament telecast. Well, not 71 telecast, but 71st state tournament. It promises to be a dandy. We're in quarterfinal play, and that's Ottawa with the ball. Number 10 is Steve Carr back in. That was Roth and McCormick, and back out to Roth, and over to Carr, and in the corner to Workman, and back out to Carr as the Pirates move it around that very tough 2-3 zone defense set up by Lockport Central. And Central's quick as a cat, too. In the person of Robinson and Green and Travis, they go out and get that ball on you. Oh, flying high for the rebound was Workman, and he just didn't have enough left to get all the ball, and down with it comes Travis of Lockport Central. Lockport is leading 11-9, the first time they've been in front in this game. That's Barbold to the baseline. His shot caught the side of the board, and the foul is called on Workman. That's his second.
All right, watch Barbold now. Passing back to the guard. He's going to come right back. He's going to take the baseline. Workman will come over, up and across the arms.
At the free throw line is Jerry Barbold, 6'4" senior. Just a shade under 70% at the free throw line.
A real pressure basketball player. Barbold has really helped him down the stretch, Tom, in these tough ball games with St. Lawrence, those kind of ball clubs.
He nets two there, and it's 13-9 in favor of Lockport Central. 6 minutes to go in the first half. With the ball, Carr over to Ross, still in the backcourt, now deep in the right-hand corner to Workman. Back out to Carr. Carr's a 5'11" senior. In the corner to Ross. He's got 4 points. 13-11. Did you see Rick George of that Collinsville team in that interview tell me he wanted to play football, going to be a safety here at the University of Illinois?
Listen, would he be a tough one, huh?
Oh, I believe that. He said the only reason I'm playing basketball is just to win the state championship. Rebound to Myers. Myers flips it over, and out of the backcourt is Carr with the ball.
Tom, Lockport is in a 1-3-1. It's almost disguised like a 2-3, but it's a definite 1-3-1. I think that Ottawa can get some good perimeter shots.
Underneath, Myers with a turnaround, and he's got 4. And the game is tied at 13 all, and the Pirate fans love it.
Well, they moved the ball that time. That's what it takes. They really moved the ball and hit Myers.
Travis with the ball in the middle. Robinson flips it across to Green in the lane. Batted away. Rejected, but Travis picks it up. 15-footer for 2.
They've loosened up a little now, haven't they?
15-13, Lockport Central. Yes, both teams have loosened up, but in particular the Porters. Workman's high arch on the jumper. Rebound tip to Parzic.
Neither team really wants to fast break.
Well, they're both pretty content to come out of the backcourt in a controlled tempo. There's Barbold at the baseline. In the middle, with it is Green. Nice move. Oh. They ought to call him slick the way he slid across that lane. Beautiful move.
His stride was awfully long that time.
17-13. Lockport Central on top by 4. There's a bad pass picked off by Robinson. Over to Travis. One of the few careless tosses Ottawa's made. Barbold gives it to Travis. To Barbold. Underneath to Robinson. Turnaround. Rebound Myers. Clears it over to Roth, and Roth looks over at Dean Riley and says, "You bet." Gives it to Carr. 3:52 to go in the half. There's Robinson again. Quick hands. 17-13. Lockport Central leading.
Steve Carr is not faking the pass.
That little lady doesn't know about all the excitement she's missing, does she? Huh? Henderson in the corner to Carr. Cross court to Workman. Henderson has replaced Carr. He's in now for Ottawa. That's Roth in the corner. Henderson. Moved his pivot foot.
I think they're missing number 44, Kimes, who has 3 fouls, Tom.
Well, they're missing him at both ends. Defensively on the board, of course, and at the other end, his offensive ability better than 10 points. Long range goal. Travis, what a heartbreak. In and out. Rebound to Workman. No, that young man, Coach Burmaster, has done a good job since coming in. There's jump shot by Roth. He's got 6. 17-15. Lockport Central leading, and the Porters have the ball. 3 minutes to go in the half.
The screen by McCormick was the whole side of the court now there.
That's Green in the corner. Back out to Travis. Cross court to Barbold. Frees himself. Rebound. Scramble in the middle. Travis. Baseline. Robinson. Rebound. Parzic. He's got 7. 19-15. And Bob Basarich is up saying, now that's the way to do it. Ottawa with the ball. Still in the backcourt. Roth over the timeline. Flips it over to Henderson. To Workman. I'll take a second to remind you that Floyd Brown is going to be at the edge of the stands chatting with some fans at halftime. Going to check their reaction to the tournament so far. We want you to stay tuned. Halftime. Floyd Brown.
You're hot, Tom.
Out of the corner, jump shot is up and good. Give that to Henderson. That's his first bucket. 19-17. Lockport Central leading by 2 with 2:15 to go in the half. Green to Travis, 15-footer. Rebound, McCormick. Clears the pass at midcourt to Roth down the left side. Coach, very evident they're content to set it up for a controlled type offense. McCormick poked away, scramble, jump ball. Henderson and Robinson.
Yes, they want McCormick to get in position. The trouble is, once they get down there, I don't think Ottawa is moving the ball fast enough to make McCormick effective. They got to move that ball, zip it around 3 or 4 times, then McCormick will get position.
We're going to call somebody for stepping into the lane or moving on the jump ball, and that would have been Myers, I believe, of Ottawa. Out of bounds, it'll go to Lockport Central. Travis brings the ball up over the timeline for the Porters. 1:52 to go. First half. Lockport Central leading by 2. Baseline turnaround. Karzic rebounded, batted out of bounds. It'll go to Lockport Central. Good call. Henderson got just an elbow on it in his effort to grab it. Coach Dean Riley is wearing a big Irish carnation. Barbold is fouled by Ross. Said he caught him with the belly going up. That's his first. But Barbold will be at the line. He's got 2 points, made 2 of 2. There's Dean Riley. And you can see the lovely Irish carnation sitting in his lapel. 1:40 to go in the half, and Barbold is 2 for 3 at the line now as he misses that. Oh, beautiful tip by Parzic over McCormick. Parzic has got 9, 21-17. Again, the lead, 4 points for Lockport Central. McCormick gives the ball to Henderson. Ottawa's Pirates trail by 4. Roth in the corner. Back to Henderson. Looking in at McCormick to Roth. Baseline jumper. Rebound, Parzic and McCormick. And what have we got? Jump ball. The 2 big guys, Ottawa in white, Lockport Central in the Cardinal, or dark uniforms if you're looking on in the black and white set. Tip controlled by Lockport Central, and Travis has the ball. 1:14 to go in the half. High post, Parzic in the corner, Green alone. Nice touch. Terry Green has 4. 23-17. Biggest lead, 6 points for Lockport Central. We're in the closing minute of the first half, and Ottawa needs a hoop. 55 seconds. Workman to Henderson. In the corner to Ross. Cross-court pass to Workman. Left to the right side of the lane to Meyer. Turnaround, batted away, gets it back. Fall away short. Rebound comes down. Travis has it for Lockport. 35 seconds to go. And it would appear the Porters will work it for one last shot. Travis and Parzic play a little catch with it now. Now the Barbold, 22 seconds. Our good directors have put the time up there on the top of your screen for you. You can watch the countdown with us as the Lockport Central Porters go for 1. They lead by 6 and like to go in leading by 8. Green. Rebound tipped up and in by Robinson. 1 second. What a play. Robinson tips in the miss. And Lockport Central goes to the dressing room at halftime, leading Ottawa 25-17. Here's Floyd Brown.
Thank you very much, Tom. An excellent call in the first half. It is exciting basketball, to say the least, here in the quarterfinal play between these 2 fine teams. We saw a good game here in the first half of today's doubleheader in the first session. And between these 2 teams here, we saw a lot of speed, a lot of basketball Saturday, a lot of control back up and down the court. We have a great number of big men playing down here, but it's interesting that each year, increasingly, they seem to have more and more agility and control. Now let's go to Jack Burmaster in Tournament Central.
Thanks, Floyd. Tom Kelly will be along shortly with a summary of the first half. Then we'll be rejoining Floyd Brown as he interviews some of the fans out at the edge of the playing floor. Our coverage will continue after this.
this second quarterfinal game of the opening Friday session, with Lockport Central enjoying a 25-17 lead over the Ottawa Pirates, who started out like they were going to really be very tough in this basketball game. Saw their lead, which had been 4 points, 9-5, go to a 9-9 first period tie. And then Lockport Central went in front 11-9, and they haven't been behind since. The 6 points, 23-17, now 25-17, an 8-point margin at halftime, their biggest margin of leadership in the ball game so far. For the Porters from Lockport Central, Jeff Robinson has a total of 6 points, 2 points to Gary Bebold. Scott Parzic has a total of 9. Chuck Travis has 4, and Terry Green has 4. Terry Breen played but did not score, but aside from that, everybody who's been in for Lockport Central has picked up at least 1 point. For the Ottawa Pirates, Kevin Kimes has 3 points, but has been troubled by fouls. He has 3 of those, been on the bench for most of the first half. Cameron Myers has 4 points. Big Craig McCormick at 6'9" has only 2 points. 6 points for Bob Roth, and Tom Henderson has 2. Shooting percentages, Ottawa's shooting 40% on 8 of 20, but Lockport leads by 8. They've taken more shots, 29, made 2 more. They've hit 10 of 29 for 34%. So they don't have the best shooting percentage, but they do have the advantage. And here, at halftime, they lead by 8 points. Parzic has been the big feature and the big man for this Lockport Central Ball Club with his total of 9. And McCormick, on the other hand, the other big man for Ottawa, has really not been that big a factor or force in this basketball game. He has only 2 points, but another big half yet to come. That'll do it for the stats on the first half. 25-17, Lockport Central. And now we're going to switch over to Floyd Brown at the foot of the stands.
Well, thank you very much. We have an interesting interview here for you, too, because we have the families of the 2 centers of the opposing teams. And I can understand where the height came from, because on both ends of the, both sides of me here, we see that the fathers both have great height. You, sir, are the father of Scott Parzic, and you are Ken Parzic.
Right.
You are a basketball player, sir?
Years ago.
Years ago. Where did you play?
Joliet Catholic.
You played Joliet Catholic, huh? And you're Patty.
Yeah.
Patty, you proud of your brother?
Yeah.
Really? You've got pretty good height. Do you play girls basketball?
Yes, I do.
You do. It's a basketball family. And you are Mrs. Parzic, Sharon Parzic, right?
Right.
How do you like the play of your son so far?
Real good.
He's certainly gotten a great deal of accolades over the year. He's one of the outstanding players in all of high school basketball all over the country. So far in the first half, have they played the kind of game that they normally play, this Lockport Ball Club?
Yeah, I believe they have.
And if they do exactly what they're doing, you feel they'll continue on into a victory?
All the way.
We're going to go to the other side of the corn, and I should introduce the ladies first, if you don't mind, so that I can get out of front. This is Donald and Betty McCormick, and they have with them their daughter here, Diana, and their son, of course, is Craig. He's an all-stater. He's the 6'9" center for the Pirates of Ottawa. Not so good at this point, sir.
No, we aren't. I thought we would be better, but it's the way it goes.
Well, actually, the team is playing good ball, but the bounce has gone in the other direction a couple of times, and we couldn't worry too much about what's going to happen. Are you enjoying the game so far?
Yeah.
What do you think that they're going to have to do in the second half to come back and get back on top of this ball game?
Start working harder.
They're going to what?
Start working harder.
Start working harder. What would you suggest to them if you were to talk to the coach at this time?
Just keep up the good work, boys.
Were you a basketball player, sir?
Well, I went out for a little when I was in high school.
You went out for it in high school.
Yeah.
Well, has your son always been outstanding in basketball? At what age did he start to grow to get to this 6'9" height?
Oh, I don't know. He's been pretty tall all his life. And he liked basketball ever since he was about 6 or 7 years old.
What are some of his other activities? Does he play any other sports?
No, not really. Just basketball.
Just basketball. I suppose the people down in Ottawa, Illinois, are pretty much worked up over this ball club. You almost made it down here last year, didn't you? Were you excited last year?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
What school do you go to?
Wallace.
Wallace, huh? Are you interested in sports in any way?
Volleyball.
Are you? We have to know now because the girls are quite active, and you know we have a state tournament for the girls coming down here next week. Do you follow that pretty much?
Oh, no.
Next 2 weeks. I said 1 week there. Let's get back over to the folks from Lockport, Illinois. Your team has been rated #1 all year, and it's not easy to come down here and win a championship, I suppose, because the pressure has been there. I saw your coach last night, though, and he says, I'd rather be undefeated. How do you feel about that?
I feel the same way.
You think they're going to be undefeated when it's all over?
Right.
Has your son indicated what he hopes to do when he goes on to college?
No, we haven't been talking too much on college lately. All we're doing is talking basketball and going all the way downstate.
What are some of the other activities of the Parsons family that you're involved in?
Basketball is number one. That's about it.
Basketball is number one in the whole family. Is this the whole family?
No, we have a boy going to St. Petersburg Junior College. He went to Lockport last year and graduated, and he's down here today to see his brother go all the way.
He almost made it down here last year with that Lockport Ball Club. They were eliminated in triple overtime. Well, lots of luck to both sides there. Only one of you will be smiling after this game, but let's hope that they do have a good game in the second half. The McCormicks and the Parziches, and they are meeting at center court, of course. Thank you very much. Now let's go back to Jack Burmaster in Tournament Central.
Thank you, Floyd. There's a lot more basketball to come this afternoon and tonight. We'll be back on the air at 7 tonight to bring you 2 more quarterfinal games. Right now, we're just about 2 minutes from the second half of the present game. So our coverage will continue at courtside right after this.
If you haven't already done so, be sure to get your copy of March Madness. It covers the history of the tournament ever since it began back in 1908. You can order it by writing to the IHSA, 2715 McGraw Drive, Bloomington, Illinois, 61701, and enclose a check for $10. That's IHSA, 2715 McGraw Drive, Bloomington, Illinois, 61701. This message furnished us by the Illinois High School Association. March Madness. Well, I tell you, I can't think of a better name for it. The excitement generated by these young people in this greatest of all, the high school tournaments around the nation. And coming on the floor, it's Ottawa and Lockport Central. Tom Kelly with Jack Burmaster and Floyd Brown. Hoping wherever you are, you're enjoying this St. Patrick's Day and this tournament telecast. What do you think, Coach? Second half, Ottawa's got to come back.
Yes, they do. But were you just talking about March Madness?
Yep.
I just saw one of the guys in the book, Dwight Edelman, upstairs.
Did you see Dyke? How's he?
Now, there's a real athlete, and, of course, there's a lot written about him in that book. But what an athlete, what a basketball player.
He had that, you just kissed that two-handed set shot, wasn't that his?
Yeah, we were talking. He said he thinks that Ottawa ought to bring that back. He thinks... He thinks he could hit against this zone.
Dyke, if you asked him, thought it never went away, that little sweetheart of a shot right off top of the forehead.
Now, but going to this game, Tom, I think Ottawa's got to loosen up a little bit. Hits from the perimeter. I think their guards can get some shots there from 20, 25 feet. I really do.
Well, we'll see Kimes back in to start the second half for the Ottawa Pirates. They'll be in white. The Lockport Central Porters are in the cardinal and gold. And Kimes, with 3 fouls, out most of the first half, as Lockport Central leads by 8 at 25-17. McCormick against Parzic for the ball at center court. And it's in the air, and the tip controlled by Ottawa, and in the backcourt with it is Steve Carr. We'll set the players for you again. That's Roth of Ottawa with the ball. That's Carr to Roth. Tried to pass it in, but batted back out, and Carr retrieves. Well, that is a tough zone. Those guards are having a tough time penetrating. And Lockport Central really cutting off the lanes, too, Coach. They aren't giving them much in the way of passing lanes inside. Jump shot by Roth for 2. He's got 8 points. And it's 25-19, a 6-point lead for Lockport Central. This is Chuck Travis out of the backcourt for the Porters. And he puts up a 20-footer. Rebound, McCormick. Clears the ball at midcourt to Roth. Down the left side, who slows it. In the corner now. Baseline jump shot by Carr. Rebound, Parzic. Ooh, the big man went up and really took command, didn't he?
He's like Bella Bradick was the first game.
Yes. Speaking of Bella Bradick, he only got 32. Jump shot out of the corner by Green has got 6. And it's 27-19. Lockport Central. I mentioned Collinsville because the winner of this game goes against the K-Hawks tomorrow afternoon in semifinal competition. Oh, bad pass by Roth. Out of bounds. The ball goes to Lockport Central.
Once again, Ottawa back in their 2-3 zone, guarding against Parzic in the middle.
Travis, Barbold, top of the key jumper. Got a friendly bounce, and down in it fell. He's got 4 points, 29-19. And Lockport Central, with its biggest margin of the ball game, 10 points.
Once again, that diamond in one press every time Lockport scores.
Myers in the lane, turnaround, Shot partially deflected. Out of bounds it'll go to Ottawa. There's some of the Pirates who kind of wondering about that 10-point deficit and whether or not their club can come back here in the third period. Kimes, baseline jumper, high arch, tip, rebounded by Parzic, and Lockport Central controlling the ball. Rated number 1 in the state and unbeaten, 30 zip. The only unbeaten team we've got here in the final field of 8. 2 more quarterfinal games tonight. We'll start that at 7. Ooh, jumper by Green. 31-19, and Dean Riley says, hey, I got to call a halt to this. Timeout called by Ottawa. The score, Lockport Central 31, Ottawa 19.
Well, Tom, Dean Riley called that timeout. I don't think he's going to make any big change.
I'd like to remind our good listeners, tonight at 7, we'll have 2 more quarterfinal games, 7 o'clock on all of these same channels. No, he might not make any big change. I think probably just to kind of upset the tempo of the game and kind of bring some change or look of normalcy back to it. Boy, a lot of hustling by the part of Lockport Central's pressure of defense. Travis picks up a foul. On the other hand, Coach Burmaster, Lockport Central would like to run that 10 points into about 15 or 20 and really put it away.
And they're very capable of it. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now. All the difference in the world right now between now and the first quarter of the ball game.
And an attempted steal is going to result in a foul called on Robinson his second. Lockport Central's porters are shouting in the stands, we're number 1, we're number 1. 5:37 to go in the third period, and they have a 12-point lead over Ottawa at 31-19, biggest margin of the game. Kimes, free throw line jumper, tipped by McCormick, rebound McCormick for 2.
Well, that's one of the few times the Porters did not block McCormick off the board.
And he not only got a rebound, he got a second try on it. There's a miss and a rebound to Kimes. And Ottawa out of the backcourt now. Carr with the ball. Trying to set it up on offense. 5:10 to go. 31-21, third period. Ross. He's got 10. 31-23. Well, whatever it was, Riley's timeout helped his club, Coach.
And he's up and he's one of their head cheerleaders right now. He wants them to pick up the tempo.
Travis with the ball. The Barbold from outside. Short rebound. Green. Foul McCormick. His second.
All right, let's watch Lockport put the ball up now on the glass. Ball goes up, and you're going to see the big guy, McCormick, 6'9", come over the top. No question about it. He fouls Terry Green. 2 shots.
Green has 8 points. He came off the bench as a reserve, and he's played very well. That's 9. 32-23. Henderson will be in for Ottawa. There's the buzzer from the officials' bench. And coming out is Carr as Henderson comes in. Green gets them both. He's got 10. 33-23 as the fans cheer. Some pleading in desperation. Lockport Central with a 10-point advantage. Their biggest margin, 12. Myers left to the lane. Passing to McCormick in the lane. Little 5-footer. Didn't get the bounce he needed. Rebound Parzic. Travis on the attack for Lockport Central. Well-built young man. In the corner, Barbold. That's his second bucket, and he's got a total now of 6 points. 35-23, 12-point lead once again, Lockport Central. Kimes, Ottawa, cross-court pass, Roth. Left to the lane to Myers. Fake once, high arch, 2.
Well, you won't see Myers stray far from the basket. He's not an outside shooter at all, but there he goes on an interception.
And a beautiful steal. He's got 8 points. 35-27. Margin is 8. Lockport Central leading as Ottawa hangs tenaciously close and plays tough here in the third quarter. Lob under. They tried the alley-oop tip. Didn't come off as Barbold mistimed it. Henderson, lob in the corner. Kimes fakes. Underneath for McCormick. Tip to Myers. Shot deflected. Grabbed by Roth. Back out to Henderson. 15-footer. In the corner. Rebound. Kimes keeps it alive. And Barbold comes down with the ball as Henderson sails through the air. Got enough action for you, fans? How about it? 3:15 to go. 35-27. Third period. Lockport Central leading. Green way off the mark. Rebound to Myers. Clears it to Roth, and here come the Pirates.
I personally think it'd be a good time for Basarich to call a timeout. His troops are just a little bit disorganized at this time.
In the corner, left side, Roth back out to Henderson. Roth out of the corner with the shot. Rebound, Barbold. Flips it over to Travis, and Travis out of the backcourt. His team leads by 8. Biggest margin, 12. We've got 2:40 to go in the third period. Winner plays Collinsville. Barbold shot, rebound to Myers. Down the side, Henderson. In the middle to McCormick, batted away. Kimes runs it down. Gives it to Roth, over to Henderson. To Roth. Lob to McCormick, left to the lane. McCormick has 6 points. 35-29. Let's pause 5 seconds for station identification.
This is WGN-TV, Chicago Television 9.
Ottawa has changed their zone defense, Tom. They're going to get more shots. I think Lockport will from the corner and right in that area.
Travis from the top of the key, 37-29. Lockport Central again leading by 8. Biggest margin's been 12. McCormick. Baseline to Kimes, scoop no good, rebound Green. Over to Travis, minute 35 to go, third period. Lockport Central led by 8 at the intermission. They lead by 8 now, but they have led by 12. Barbold went up, had the ball tipped, caught it, came down. Bob Basarich wants possession back again, but the official said traveling. Roth with the ball for Ottawa, gives to Henderson. About a 20-footer, about a foot short. Rebound to Green. Hands the ball to Travis. Over to Robinson, to Travis, to Green. On the perimeter, Green's jumper for 2. He's got 12. Boy, I'll tell you, he's some kind of a sub, isn't he?
He certainly is. Not a bit of arch on that shot either. Line drive.
39-29. Lockport Central leading pass in the middle through the hands of McCormick. And Central picks it up. Of 30 wins, in 21 of those, Lockport held their opponents to under 50 points. And they have Ottawa with 29 here and a half minute to go and 8 minutes to play after that.
And Lockport's version of the four-corner, Tom. Lockport has done this quite often during the year, and I understand they're pretty good at it.
I suppose that's the highest accolade a coach could have. I'm thinking of a Dean Smith of North Carolina. Underneath Barbold missing. To have a four-corner offense used by everybody after he supposedly originated it. Of course, the other saying is, with 5 seconds to go, there's nothing new, just a different bunch doing it. So probably what they were doing in basketball 25 years ago offensively, they still are in one form or another. Inbound pass, McCormick. At the last second missing, rebound, up with the ball, 1 second to go, Robinson, and that's the end of the third quarter. And the score, Lockport Central 39, Ottawa Township 29. Ottawa's hit 14 of 37, 37%. Lockport 16 of 42, 38%. Lockport taking advantage of 5 more shots by hitting 2 of them. Cars into the ball game for Ottawa. 10-point lead for Lockport Central. Henderson is out for the Pirates. We're set to go at center court. McCormick against Parzic. Winner plays Collinsville tomorrow in the opening semifinal game. Tip controlled by the Pirates. Carr with the ball for Ottawa. To Roth. They're down by 10. Times. McCormick, turnaround, slapped away. Grabbed off by Robinson. Travis brings it up the floor for Lockport Central, leading by 10. They defeated Ottawa 56-46 earlier in the year. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, McCormick battling for it. Barbold picks up the loose one. Tip up is no good. Tip again. Rebound this time, Kimes. .7:22 to go. Left to the lane. McCormick had it poked away. Foul on Robinson is third.
Well, as the game wears on, Tom, I'm more impressed with this Lockport Central Ball Club. At first, I must confess, the first quarter, they did not impress me that much, but I can now see where they're nice basket inside by Cameron Myers.
Myers underneath makes it 39-31. And a steal now, and Myers again gets it poked away, but picking up the loose ball is Carr, and a foul is going to be called on Travis.
All right, let's watch the action underneath as Steve Carr will finally get the ball.
Timeout taken by Lockport Central. 39-31. That's the score. Lockport Central leading by 8.
All right, here's that last foul again as Steve Carr picks the ball up, goes up, and as you can see, number 23 reaches in, picks up the foul.
That was Chuck Travis, and that's his second. I gave you an incorrect score in referring to an earlier game. As Dean Riley sends the Pirates out, it was 46-36, not 56-46. Lockport Central won it by 10. That was back, about the sixth game of the year. Pirates inbound the ball. That's Kimes with it. Back out to Carr. Down by 8 now with 6:58 to go. Rebound is down in the hands of Robinson as the Pirates are getting one shot now. And Travis brings it out of the backcourt with 6:45 to go in the ball game. Robinson. Cross court to Green. Back to Travis to Robinson in the lane. Bounce pass to Barbold. Poked away. Whistle. Foul to be called on Ottawa. It's going to be on number 12, Bob Roth, his second. And inbounding the ball will be Jeff Robinson of Lockport Central. Travis to Green, to Travis, to Robinson. Barbold in the corner. Seconds tick away, 6.5 minutes left. Out of the corner, Barbold, short. Rebound falls in the hands of Roth, and the Pirates bring it up the floor. 39-31. 8 points separate these two clubs. Lockport Central leading. Pirates need a hoop here. Roth. Rebound. Barbold clears it on the break to Travis. 2-on-2. Travis brings it back out, and the Porters will set up their offense.
Well, Bob Bassard says bring it out. I wonder if he's going to try to put it in the deep freeze.
Well, he's got 5:58 to kill off that clock. But every second that ticks away is sealing the doom a little bit of this Ottawa team because they're down by 8. Now we've got a timeout asked for by Lockport Central with the score. Lockport Central 39, Ottawa 31. Well, you're looking in at the Ottawa Township huddle with Dean Riley, their coach. He's down by 8, but still not out of it. A lot of time, 5:48 to go.
Tom, I'm sure that Dean Riley has sensed that Lockport might be going into the stall, and I'm sure he's indicated to his kids what he'd like to have them do. They certainly can't sit back in that zone, so sure, they're coming out now. It looks like they're going to either go man-to-man or just elongate that zone a little bit.
Green and Travis out in front. Travis with it. Cross-court to Barbold and cross-court to Green. Game of keep-away now and catch-up. That's where we are. Green, nearly had it taken away. Back to Travis. Bounce pass to Barbold. Back out to Green. Travis, Barbold. 5:20 remaining in the ball game. 8-point lead for Lockport Central. Crowd doesn't like the idea of it. Barbold, free throw line to Green. Back out to Travis. Over to Barbold. Cross court to Green. Boy, that seems to be a long time.
Yes, it does. They're doing a pretty good job of it, though, and you got to be constantly wary of Big Parzich lingering under that bucket like a big shark.
Oh, yes. The terminology is, of course, the delay game or the four-corner offense. The ideal situation is to terminate it with an outstandingly high percentage shot or a quick pass underneath with a big man like Parzich waiting, camped under there. Well, Sarich says we're going to run it around again.
Yeah. Ottawa now is going straight man-to-man.
That's Barbold at the baseline. Whistle, and the foul is going to be called on Roth. And that'll be his third.
Oh, here they are in the delay. The ball comes into Barbo, and Roth, who's been chasing a lot of people for a long time, finally just reached in and got him. I think Roth's a little tired.
Robinson inbounds the ball, and the Lockport Central Porters have it again. 4:18 to go, and they're holding on to an 8-point lead. Barbo. Well, they've been doing this for better than a minute and a half now, and successfully. 4 minutes coming up now. It's at least a minute 40 seconds that they've been holding on to this ball.
This is not your typical four-corner stall now. I don't know what wrinkle Bob has worked out here, but a lot of exchanging of position. Guards will pass and cut through.
Marzic cross-court to Barbo. 3:40 to go. So we've gone almost 2 minutes of this, and a foul will be called, and it'll be on Henderson, his first. And a timeout is being taken. We've got 3:37 to play in the game. And the score is Lockport Central 39, Ottawa 31. Here's Floyd.
We'd like to remind all our viewers that the sponsors are glad to be able to bring you these tournament games on television and would like to hear from you about our coverage. We're sure your thoughts and comments will prove helpful in the future. Just drop us a card or a letter. Write to Basketball, Box 95, Chicago, Illinois, 60690. That's Basketball, Box 95, Chicago, Illinois, 60690.
The winner of this game goes against Collinsville tomorrow in the opening semifinal. In case you missed the K-Hawks, well, John Belabradic debuted with his ball club. He's a senior and a very veteran team, Virgil Fletcher has. Belabradic only had 32 this afternoon. Our directors are giving you a little artistic look at the cheerleaders. Those are the young ladies from Ottawa that were on the floor a few moments ago. Bill Lutzer and Arnie Harris doing a truly magnificent job of punching up the pictures for you. Hope you're enjoying the telecast. There's Travis, free throw line jumper. 8 points, 41-31. Well, Lockport Central did everything they wanted to do, I think, Jack Burmaster. Ran off a lot of time on the clock. They've got their lead up to 10. McCormick baseline. He's got 8. 41-33. Ottawa Pirates are up and cheering. Pass intercepted on the inbound by Roth. Driving. Gives to Myers. 41-35, 6-point lead for Lockport Central. Robinson to inbound the ball. Gets it into Barbo. Scramble underneath. Pasaric. Marzic down in the corner with the ball to Green. And a foul will be called on Kimes, and that is his fourth.
Well, this is a big one-on-one situation up there. If Green, of course, can connect on both, that widens that lead to 8.
41-35, Lockport Central. Green's been a super sub. He's got 12 points today. And he's a great free throw shooter. 86% on the year. 42-35, and Bob Basaric says, that's it. You got it. That same, do it again that way. Green said, I'll try. Parzic rebounds. We've got 3-second violation. No. Henderson with the foul. Parzic at the line is a 60% shooter. He's got 9 points, and he's there for the 1 and bonus.
Boy, he's a raw-boned individual. Really a tower of strength under that bucket. And a nice touch for a big man.
43-35. Back to 8 points, that lead now for Lockport Central. And Parzic trying to add to that. He's got 10, making 11 points on the afternoon. 44-35. Again, a 9-point deficit, and Ottawa's Pirates are going to have to work harder. 2:28 to go in the game. Robinson trying to come up with a steal. Collinsville defeated New Trier west of Northfield, 71-56. Winner goes against the K-Hawks. Turnaround by Kimes. Rebound to Barbold. Fires it over to Robinson. Back to Travis. Here come the Porters out of the back court. Pass intercepted by McCormick. The big man drives, scores. I think he'll get the bucket. I think he's going to get the foul. Basket's good. He got it all.
Well, here's McCormick. Nice steal. Watch him as he goes in. Pretty good move for a big man. Fireball, though. Nice defensive position. Takes the charge. That takes a lot of courage itself.
Had good position is the way you called it, Coach. He established position, and McCormick went right into him, and it did take considerable courage. So at
Again,
40... Go ahead.
This young man at the line, a very emotional boy, Barball, but he's really matured during the season, and actually I think they look to him as the team leader.
44-37 in the corner, slapped away. It'll be out of bounds to Ottawa. The Pirates are down by 7. Time remaining 2 minutes exactly. Winner goes into the semis against Collinsville tomorrow. And 2 more quarterfinal struggles coming up tonight. Hope you'll be on hand. We'll start it all at 7 o'clock. Outside, Roth. Oh, heartbreak shot. Myers can't rebound. Whistle. Myers picks up a foul. His first. Dean Riley had a great year.
We got the long shot coming out of the corner. He doesn't get the bounce. Myers goes up, but as you can see, he just barely fouls. Looks like he fouled Terry Green, 41.
He did. When he came down, Green took the ball, spun him around. Dean Riley up. We've got a timeout with 1:53 to go in the ball game. And the score, Lockport Central 44, Ottawa 37.
You'll want to... Certainly is exciting basketball here, Tom Kelly. The score is, of course, a little wider than, I think, the closeness of the play of these two teams.
Yeah, we sit here, and it seems that Lockport has a wider edge, but you look up there, and if they blow one of these free throws or blow the first one of the 1-and-1, Ottawa's right back in the ball game with a bucket. And as you know, anything can happen here in this last, minute and 53 seconds.
Right. The Pirates really haven't gone away like the Porters would like to have them do. They were down by 12 on a couple of occasions. They've trailed by 10 points numerous times, but they're still there, just 7 away, as you can see, and hoping to get a miss on this opener of the 1-and-1.
The agility of this 6'9" McCormick was certainly displayed when he stole the ball and carried it all the way down and carried it in. He's quite a ball player.
Yeah, he's a college prospect, a Division I prospect. No question about it. I guess anybody that's 6'9" is a prospect.
At the free throw line is Terry Green, who's been tremendous for this Lockport Central club. 13 points. Rebound to Myers. Well, the Pirates got what they wanted. A miss on the first of the 1-and-1. 1:48 to go. Henderson over to Roth. Need a hoop now to McCormick. Underneath to Myers. One bounce. Puts it up. Gets it. Fouled by Robinson. Could be a three-point play.
And that's just what Lockport did not want, the three-point play.
44-39, and Myers at the line. He's got 14, but his record says he's only a 54% free throw shooter. So we'll see how he does.
Well, that's right. He's considered the weakest free thrower on the ball club. But I tell you, he's a bull in a china closet around that bucket.
Oh, if wishing could have made it so.
Yeah, he tried to wish it in.
1:37 to go, and a foul to be called on Bobby Roth. That's his fourth. And we'll have Travis to the free throw line for the 1 and bonus for Lockport Central.
All right, here's that last basket by Cameron Myers. Up 31 fouls.
Jeff Robinson, and he actually got him going up just on the elbow after Myers had gotten the shot away. Free throw by Travis gives him a total of 9 points. 45-39. 6-point lead again for Lockport Central. Rebound tipped in the corner. 46-39. 45-39. 6-point lead for Lockport Central. Baseline, Ross starts to drive, and a foul will be called. And this one will be on Robinson.
All right.
That's his fifth.
Yes, sir, it's his fifth. Here goes Ross now on the pass. Going to take the baseline. Robinson comes over, does not establish position. Official calls the foul on Jeff Robinson.
And Terry Breen is back in the game as Robinson fouls out with 6 points. At the line is Ross to shoot the 1 and 1. He's got 10 points. His free throw shooting stats on the year, 56%. He's never had any bigger ones to make than right now.
Yes, sir.
45-40. A minute 24 to go.
This kid's a good, tough competitor, Tom. He's been playing tough basketball the whole game. I like him. Good passer, good team player.
He buries them both. 45-41. 4-point lead, Lockport Central. Barbold double-teamed in the backcourt. He is fouled by Henderson, his third. How about Coach Bob Basarich? He doing some coaching?
He's orchestrating out there, isn't he? I wonder how many of the players know what he's talking about at this point. Oh, man.
Air ball.
Air ball. Well,
4 points.
no question, Tom. The momentum, whatever you want to call it, is now switched.
Ottawa down by 4. Ross with the ball for the Pirates. Puts up a 25-footer on the rim. Rebound, Kimes and Barbold. We'll have a jump ball.
Barbaro thought he had that rebound. Didn't realize Kimes was behind him. Good effort by Kevin Kimes.
Tipped out of bounds. Will do it again. Going to go out of bounds to Ottawa. The Pirate fans are up and cheering. They're down by 4 with a minute 9. Can they pull it out? Kimes with the ball. Over to Henderson in the corner. Roth, baseline, under the left side to Myers. Poked away. We got a foul called on Myers.
Well, that was a good feed into Cameron Myers. I think he should have held the ball. I think he started to go up with it a little bit too soon.
You see the coaching bench there, Dean Riley and the Ottawa Brain Trust. And now Coach Riley is up. At the free throw line is Terry Breen. He just came in a moment ago when Robinson fouled out. He missed it. I tell you, Lockport Central has missed 3 1-and-1s in a row now. 54 seconds. They still lead by 4. This crowd is on its feet and roaring. Pass into McCormick, and he is fouled by Breen. So McCormick will be at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. He's a 73%er. The Ottawa fans have come to life.
Here's the feed into Big McCormick. He goes up, and Breen comes over the top. He wished he had it to do over again. No question, he made contact.
So it's up to big Craig McCormick at 6'9" to get his team within 2. Rebound, Barbold. Neither team can make the pressure free throws. Up the floor to Breen, and a foul is going to be called on McCormick, and that's his 4th. Assistant coach for Ottawa explaining to one of his young men, if we score, you call a timeout. Bream at the line again. He makes this one. Well, this is the 4th straight trip to the free throw line, and Lockport Central has cashed one of them in. 46-41, Lockport Central. Like getting olives out of a bottle. After the first one, the rest are easy. 47-41, Lockport Central. Henderson with the ball. 37 seconds to go. Kimes into McCormick. Turnaround 10-footer. And timeout.
And they followed his orders, Tom, as
They
you said.
did indeed. As Ottawa scored, called timeout. The score, Lockport Central 47, Ottawa 43. So we're down to the pressure-packed last 30 seconds. 29 to be exact. Coach Jack Burmaster. What do you think about it?
Everything now depends on the press that Ottawa can throw on Lockport. No question, Lockport's a quicker ball club. It looks like the Ottawa coach is not going to take the big men out in this case. He's going to go with them. But they got a 2-time. They'll probably foul. So far, their fouling has panned out all right. 4 points, not impossible at all.
29 seconds. It's been an uphill struggle for Ottawa's Pirates as you watch the Lockport Central cheerleading squad on the floor here at the Assembly Hall. The Pirates were down by 8 at the half, by 10 at 3/4, and they've been scrambling and clawing their way back, and they trail now by 4, and we've got 29 seconds remaining in this quarterfinal game. So here we go to the last 29 seconds.
All right, let's see what kind of a press they throw on them. They're going to match up man-to-man, or they're going to zone. They're going to go man-to-man. There's going to be a lot of doubling up. You can bet your life on that.
So inbounding, it'll be Breen, and he gets the ball into Travis, and Travis is over the timeline and down the right side, in the middle to Breen, to Barbold at the baseline. 23 seconds, 22. Ticking away, and a foul is going to be called on Roth. 2 shots, an intentional foul. Here's the signal, and Roth leads the game with 12 points. Here's Carr coming in, the intentional foul coach, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, no question about it. It's the only thing Bob Roth can do. I think he's played a heck of a ball game.
At the line, Chuck Travis, who has scored 9 points and is listed as a 76% free throw shooter. How about that? Cool as a cucumber, that young guy. 48-43. Travis trying to ice it up for Lockport Central. Rebound, McCormick. Clears it to Carr. 48-43. Kimes, baseline jumper. Rebound, Barbold of Lockport Central, and here come the Porters. Barbold passing up a chance to throw it down the court as Parzic was almost wide open. 5 seconds to go. Foul is going to be called. And Bob Basaric, the coach at Lockport Central, seems to have settled back, tasting sweet victory.
Well, Dean Riley now has taken out 5 and put the other 5 kids in. Real nice gesture on his part. Got to be very proud of the Pirates.
At the line, Barbold. That's 7 for him, 49-43. And again, Lockport Central has held the opposition under 50 and will do that. Rebound is stolen by Parzic. There's the buzzer. That won't count if it goes. And the game is over. The final score, Lockport Central 49. Ottawa Township 43, and Lockport Central is in the semis. Jack?
Well, Tom, I think it's the kind of a game we figured it would be. Lockport started out slow. It really came on like gangbusters. You can see why a lot of people have rated them #1. They're a very quick ball club. They jump well. They have a lot of power. It ought to be a great matchup tomorrow when the Lockport Porters play the Collinsville K-Hawks in the first game starting at 12:15. Now, let's go to Floyd Brown in Tournament Central.
Tom Kelly will have a summary on that last game for you in just a few moments. While we're waiting for him to arrive here in Tournament Central, I'd like to remind you that we'll be back on.
Number 11 is a sophomore, Steve Shelby. Number 13 is senior Brian Davis. Number 15, sophomore Ernest Myers. Number 21, sophomore Bob Ottman.